Sandy is presently due east of the Chesapeake Bay, about 250 miles southeast of Atlantic City, and moving toward the northwest at 20 miles per hour. The winds are sustained winds at 85 miles an hour, and that is recorded by the hurricane hunters. And at the present track to speed, most computer models show the eye of the storm Sandy going up the Delaware River. Probably one of the worst scenarios that we can see. And sometime tonight or early Tuesday morning, the best estimates are between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. This is the worst case scenario for us. However, I did get a backup call from National Weather Service that we may have the wind shifting to the west, which would help us with the high tide situation. At the present track and speed, most computers modules show the eye of Sandy going up the Delaware River sometime tonight and early Tuesday morning. My best estimates are between 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. Tuesday morning. And many roads and streets in the city are already flooded, as you already know, and this will only increase with the coming high tides tonight. And the high tide tonight is 7:56 p.m. and Tuesday morning at 8:11 a.m. They're probably going to be our worst tides, but we're hoping that's not true. We're hoping the Weather Service is correct in saying that the winds are going to shift, but we shall see. And we will get hurricane winds force of over 90 miles an hour on gust, and pushing out 170 miles an hour center from Sandy, and sustain a huge tropical force. Pretty much what the Weather Service says. I'll get down to the facts that we have. At the present time, I just got done telling you, we're moving 135 people out of the shelter at the Soldiers' Home on New York and Adriatic Avenue. We have commandeered some beds over at the Pleasantville High School, so we're going to send them over to a higher area. So what we're doing right now is making sure that we have everybody in a safe area. We've been saying all along, we've been working to get our people out of the low-lying areas. Well, the whole city is becoming a low-lying area with these record high tides. So we're working on getting, as we have been from the very beginning, making sure everybody evacuates the city of Atlantic City. This is a very dangerous hurricane. We are picking up people all over town whenever we can. We have made requests to the National Guard for high-wheeled vehicles to make sure that we have people getting out of those large areas where there is a lot of water. We are using the Public Works Department's crew and their vehicles, along with coinciding with the ACPD and the ACFD, to make sure that we make those rescues. ACFD is using Zodiac boats. We also are using lifeguard boats from the city's beach patrol, and PWCs, which are personal watercrafts. So we are making every effort to get everyone out of any type of danger here in the city of Atlantic City. We are putting them up in shelters. Our shelters are still open. I must emphasize, these are shelters of last resorts. There isn't a whole lot of creature comforts in there, other than the fact that they do have generators, they are clean, they're up and running, and we do have staff on board. We are getting supplies from the National Red Cross, and we are getting those supplies to the victims of this tremendous hurricane. As we open up more beds on the mainland, we will be getting the people out to the mainland whenever it's possible. As you know, once the winds reaches a speed of sustained to 45 miles an hour, we let the public safety people stand down. However, as you know, it's tough enough to do with public safety people standing down. So we are actually working to make this thing happen. We are working through the night. We've been over at the EOC working with the people at the Atlantic City Medical Center, Atlantic Care, and it's been a total joint effort by all parties combined here in the city of Atlantic City. Not just public sector, but also private sector. And I will open up to any questions that you may have.
Was there any damage to the